Hey, welcome back to the Morning Pour. I'm Kelly, and this is one of those episodes that feels more like a reflection than anything else. Right now, life feels full, but not in a pressured way. What feels full is opportunity and some responsibility. I don't feel confused. I don't feel rushed. I just feel like I'm sitting quietly in what I hope is soon to be movement forward. And what I've learned is this is often how God works with me. Peace for me doesn't show up as a firework or certainty I can explain. It feels like a subtle confidence, a steadiness. God has been very consistent in how He moves me into something new. He gently prepares my spirit, and then almost quietly, things begin to shift. And from my past experience, I've learned to recognize that pattern. I think a lot of us ask God, show me and I'll do it. But more often than not, I think God asks for obedience first, and then clarity comes later. Sometimes the most faithful thing we can do is take one step forward where peace already lives. That's where discernment lands for me. It lands in peace, not loud certainty, not urgency, just a knowing that settles in my spirit. Alignment has changed the way I live. It affects who I allow access to my life. There are times I feel unsettled, not because someone is bad, but because they're not meant for certain spaces in my life. And there are other times when God highlights people, and I don't yet know the role they'll play, but I want to give them room to show me. Alignment isn't chaotic, it's guided. And while excitement is often present, it's not what moves me forward. Excitement feels like joy, like confetti God throws into real life when you're walking where He's leading. Alignment actually creates safety. It's a grounded, steady place, one that leaves room to invite people in without forcing outcomes. So when I say life feels full, I don't mean closed. It feels rooted, but still movable. There's margin here, but there's still space for more good things. So here's your one sip, one tip. Let alignment lead, because clarity will follow. If you're in a season that feels steady but unfinished, you're not late. You actually might be aligned. Alignment doesn't mean everything suddenly makes sense, and it doesn't mean the next step shows up immediately either. Sometimes alignment just means you're positioned correctly, even if the movement hasn't caught up yet. And there's a lot of grace in that. You don't have to force what's next. You don't have to rush what's forming. If you're walking in peace, staying open, and paying attention, you're already participating in the process. God is faithful to move when the time is right. Our part is simply to stay aligned. Thanks for sharing this moment with me at the Morning Pour. Until next time, keep walking where the peace is.